to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, Remember, the key to success is working hard.
Welcome to the Dynamic Hour again. Another opportunity that you and I have to engage in a robust intellectual conversation via radio and social media. I want to encourage those on Facebook and YouTube to please share the live. Sharing is caring. When you do, you give your friends in your list of friends the opportunity to view the program, to be a part of the audience. I want to start off today by sharing with you some positive news, some positive stuff. Because I think it's so important that we embrace positivity and we kick down negativity and divisiveness. So let me firstly say to you that the Beirut Community Center was officially launched, right, or refurbished, and there was a ceremony there. So they refurbished that community center for the residents of that community, and I want to share with you what our beloved Prime Minister had to say.
Residents of the community of Beirut now have a refurbished community center, more conducive for socializing and developmental programs, thanks to the leadership and commitment of Honorable Dickon Mitchell, Prime Minister and MP for the constituency. The project has received the kind support of the Singapore Heng Sheng Grenada Development Pte Limited. On Monday, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell officially cut the ribbon to the refurbished center and said the reopening is testament of what can be achieved when communities bond together to accomplish goals that will have a positive impact on their members.
I really want to use Beirut as an example of what some community initiative, some community spirit, partnership with the private sector and partnership with MPs or the government can do to making things come true and come true a lot faster sometimes than if we were simply depending on the government. But this is just the start. As you can see, Minister for Sports, the Beirut pasture requires a lot of work. The playing field has suffered a lot from not being properly maintained, not being properly kept, from vehicles driving onto the playing field. And so, as you can see, we've begun the process because there's no road for persons to get to the houses at the back, hence the reason why they drive to the playing field. We've begun the process, without any help from the Minister of Sports as yet, to create a road to the extreme left perimeter of the playing field. The idea is to make it motorable. Hopefully we can get funds to concrete it so that persons can drive on the road and not on the playing field, right? And we will be putting up barriers once we've done so to prevent persons from driving onto the playing field. Because you can see we've begun the process of putting the soil on the playing field so that we can level it out, make it flat, regrass it, and make sure that it becomes a proper playing field. The community center belongs to the community, and the onus is on us to make sure that we take care of it, that we maintain it, and that we can use it harmoniously. I know sometimes we like to fight for things we didn't build, right, and have disputes over communal property. And sometimes we want to act as if the community center belongs to one group of people. It is a community center, and we have to make sure that we have the right management in place to make sure that it is utilized properly. Now, I also want to ensure that we use it for as many uses as possible, whether it's training, whether it's for community meetings, whether it's for government meetings, whatever. I don't just want it to be a concrete building that gets closed up and it's not being put to use. So there are a lot of community initiatives that I'm sure will be coming shortly, now that you have the community center. Whether it's skills training, whether it's etiquette training, whether it's interaction between the senior citizens and junior citizens, whether it's teaching people how to play cards, dominoes, what have you. I want us to be able to use the community center for our benefit.
Resident Honourable Adrian Thomas applauded the efforts of MP Honourable Dickon Mitchell in remaining true to his word to improve the social standing of the people within his constituency.
St. David has a chance to be the sample of the best constituency Grenada has ever seen. Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit-Martinique. A community center is so important in the development of a community, it's unbelievable. A community that don't have a community center, sooner or later you will find that it's very populated, yet for all you feel so isolated. Because you do not have that center where the young and the old can mingle with each other. You do not have that place where people could meet and interact with each other and get to know each other in the community. This is a venue, don't mind the smallness of it, Bert is a small village. This is a place where you can organize activities for children. You can also organize activities for the elderly. We have a place, we don't have to contemplate and go and rent any place or any tent. We have a place where we can come and socialize also.
David Wong of the Singapore Heng Sheng Development Limited PTE is happy with his company's decision to assist with the refurbishment.
To be honest with you, I wasn't expected to have this great honor, to have the ribbon cutting ceremony with Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell. That's really something means a lot for me. And since I've been to the island in February 3rd, this is my third community activities. Now I regret. I should participate in more community activities. Because in this small room, I feel, we, as a representative of a Heng Sheng Group, on behalf of Mr. Lee and the entire team of Singapore Heng Sheng Property Development, we did so little, but we got so much more in return. In this small room, I feel the passion. I feel the passion from you. I feel the friendliness. I feel, the hospitality, also the democracy from you.
One of the residents was responsible for executing the refurbishment work.
Good thing doesn't come fast, it takes time. But sometimes we don't know what we have until we lose it. You see, they say, and I always tell people, big thing can go, little thing what does go, and little thing what does act. Because if you have tree big, you can't get big, because you don't big already. And when it's small, you could always move. I hope I don't speak a lot of parable. So I hope only understand where I'm coming from. If only understand, I could break it down for you. Right? Because look at the premise size, a small one. Right? And watch how much work he's doing. So that is a problem. So you see, he puts in out. So you see, sometimes we have to throw away, forget money. Money will come. And help. When you do, God does give you a blessing, you doesn't know where it comes from. And that I always tell people. And that's why me and my wife does always do. Help people, and ageable people and disabled people, we do help people. And then you help people, think, is this enough for me now? I don't have no children. My children is 37 and 38. I have 3 grandchildren. Because there's big man and bigger man. People say they're children. They're not children. They're on their own. My daughter married before me. So we have to help them. Help them. You know what I mean? Every community come together as one and we work.
Right. So, folks, you heard it there. So that's the Barrett Community Center. It was refurbished. And our beloved Prime Minister is really focused on building communities, on developing communities. And he's doing it one community at a time. I really want to commend him because he did the Belial Community Center, now the Barrett Community Center, and he continues with the other community centers and playing fields and, community facilities, because he believes that once you get them in order, in working order, the people within the community can utilize them and, be something, become something, instead of being idle. You can learn to sew, you can learn to knit, you can learn to to make shoes, to fix shoes. You can learn to operate a computer. You can learn to read. You can learn to write there. You can have community meetings, discuss matters of the community there. That is really, really good. And mind you, the NNP was in power for 20-something years. And nearly all the community centers in Grenada became unutilized or run down. And in some cases, it became a church where they just give a church to have service there. The church should build a church, right? Build a building, build something, do something with all the tithes and offerings and so on. But then they just give them the community center and they just run it down to zero. So now you have a government who sees the importance of having the community centers working for the people in the community and the playing fields and so on, the libraries, and they're doing stuff within the community. And I really, really want to give the government kudos for that. That's the way to go. And I hope they can do that throughout the country, not just in St. David, but in every constituency. And I would love to see more of the ministers doing a similar thing. Because I say to people, if I engage you as a business person, it could be outside of Grenada, inside of Grenada, or some concerned citizen who can help. I would identify things in my constituency where I think you can help, right? Community centers, playing fields, bringing computers, bringing printers, bringing training, bringing opportunities within the constituency. For me, if I go on seminars, if I go on training, if I go on in different forums and so on as a minister, I think you need to be able to smartly negotiate to get things for your constituency. You don't have to wait for the prime minister to say, well, do this and do that. You have to take initiatives and do things. So I really hope that they can follow suit and do a similar thing in the different constituencies, just like the Honorable Andy Williams. He's doing a lot in his constituency, and many a times with private support, right? Private partnership, business places and so on, stepping in and helping. So I would love to see a similar thing in other constituencies, where you take the initiative, you work with the private sector, you work with concerned citizens, you work with the community to make that community stronger and better. All right? So that's a really good thing. Let me share again with you another positive from Carriacou. I know Carriacou hot now, meaning they have so many things happening up there. Launch of the carnival, kayak mass, confess, and a whole pile of stuff up there. While they're still focused on livestock enhancement, improvement, expansion, making sure that you have more livestock in Carriacou.
Minister for Carriacou and PT Martinique Affairs and Local Government, the Honourable Tevin Andrews, is calling for stronger farming associations as government works towards investing more in livestock farming and production on the island. He made the call during a special meeting with the livestock farmers to discuss challenges and to formulate a working plan for 2024 and beyond. Highlighting projects which would include improvement to the Limle farm, he emphasized the need for a stronger association and offered his ongoing support to farmers.
We are working to bring back Limle to its former glory, even better, and that will help as a speed-off to help guide the farmers in terms of what they need to do. But it's important to hear. What is needed is a stronger, we have an association already, what is needed is a more stronger, united farmers association or grouping that will be able to negotiate with your representatives meaning your policy implementers and your policy maker or makers, so that more benefits or support can be given. When we do it on an individual basis, you don't get what you need. But when you come together, there's power in togetherness to get more benefit, including better quality breeder livestock and even more farms. Because there's a lot of farms. There's a lot of farms. Mr. Patrice knows that there's a lot of farms that probably we could consider listed.
Veterinary surgeon Dr. Linton Andrews and his staff are working with St. George's University to identify pests and diseases affecting livestock. More than 2,000 animals are registered by the livestock unit.
I've taken a number of samples, take it down to the school, as the Patrice knows, from Limle Farm, from Frankie Farm. I took the number 2 and I took it to the school, and they have detected a lot of parasite treaters from Deloides. Some of them is tapeworms, and number of parasites, which means that with health Carriacou, that's a good incident. Actually, you know what's the problem going on in Carriacou. It's circulating among the sheep and the goats and so on. So then, once you treat it, it'll be very easy where you could consume it, because some of the parasites are in pig, which I did my thesis on. If you do not treat it properly, the pig, it goes into your brain, it goes into the optic nerves, and it will blind you. Even your kids walking on the ground and step on it. So all these things are important. Now we are trying to do a lot of samples, take food tests, and take them to the university.
Among some of the challenges and concerns expressed were limited land space and assistance, water needs, and help with the construction of pens.
What about the well that we can clean, and the well, that's where they drug all the water? The government pond there, those there. Right. And then there's one down in Whiteman, down on the other side. We need to fix it up, and all those places, they want to clean them, you have enough water.
So we need to change that whole system and try to train farmers to think more intensive. Or we can keep the animals one place and we get feed to them. Right? I'll tell all this something that sound like a joke. But if you do an intensive system, if by chance one of these animals were to let go and they go outside, they ain't touching a leaf. Because they don't know what that is. They only know what you bring for them to feed on. Right? So I think we need to change our strategy holistically, not just push one direction for the farmers, but on the government standpoint, we're doing something different.
The pastures that we have here with the grass types, they might only be sufficient, that acre might substantiate like 5 sheep in reality. So somebody with 10 might only have about 50 head of animals with 10 acres. So when you look at the pasture to the number of animals the farmers have, there's a big difference there in that farmers are landless and they have the most to let go if they want to keep their numbers up.
If you have 1 acre land, you keep 1 acre animals, and you have any extra, you sell them. So you don't have to let them go. You understand? And if you know you want to mine 100, get land to mine the 100. Do not go and let it go to destroy somebody else.
Right, so that's Carriacou, and I see Dr. Linton Andrews there, the Honorable Tevin Andrew, and I think it's either the senior agriculture officer or something like that up there, right? So that's really good, really, really good. That's the way to go. And Tevin, I mean, he has never stopped working for the people of Carriacou and PT Martinique. And our beloved Prime Minister also was a part of the honoring of U.S. soldiers. I want to feature that.
Immediately following the ecumenical service in Grandans, a 40th anniversary Thanksgiving memorial ceremony was held at the St. George's University to honor the U.S. men who died during the operation. It was attended by many of those who served during the operation. Prime Minister Honorable Dickon Mitchell referred to the October 19th to 25th period as Grenada's Dark Night, from which it emerged through the sacrifice of the American soldiers. He said for the first time in 40 years, Grenada declared the 19th of October a national holiday, adding the fact that it took 40 years to acknowledge that the events of that day led to the events of October 25th is because of the pain and darkness that October 19th signaled for many.
This Thanksgiving holiday should remind us that we all need, in our own small way, to rage against the darkness. We will therefore be forever grateful for the assistance provided to us in our darkest times that has helped to set Grenada back on the path to democracy, stability, peace, and prosperity.
Linda Taliela Taylor, the U.S. Ambassador to Barbados, the Eastern Caribbean, and the OECS, welcomed the opportunity to be part of the ceremony. She said the relationship between the U.S. and Grenada continues to grow with each passing year.
Today, the United States and Grenada enjoy bonds of friendship, cooperation, and shared purpose that unite our people and our governments. Americans and Grenadians continue to be committed to the rule of law, to democratic governance, and to human rights. Our bilateral relationships have strengthened by decades of economic, education, culture, security links, as well as by people-to-people connections that bring our nation closer. I will say that since we recognized Grenada back in 1974 as a country, we have partnered with them, particularly on many military activities. We have used them in the military humanitarian assistance program. We have worked with them in training their military and police force. We have partnered with them on many things.
Retired U.S. Army Colonel Ralph Hagler shared remarks on behalf of those who served during Operation Urgent Fury. Both Colonel Hagler and Vice Admiral Alvin Horsley, military deputy commander of the United States Southern Command, paid tribute to the brave young men from 9 different U.S. states who gave their lives in the evacuation of SGU students on October 25, 1983.
Our mission was very simple. The orders were issued, units were alerted, and orders prepared. Goodbyes were said to your families, and of course, we then moved off to execute that sworn oath to execute what we're supposed to do. This is an emotional visit for me. I've not been back here in 40 years. The loss of life and injuries is very hard to cope with, even after that long period of time. We still grieve those losses.
When democracy and the rule of law are challenged, it is our imperative to stand with our partners. Swiftly responding to the appeals of Sir Paul Schoon, Governor General of Grenada, and the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, Operation Urgent Fury was secretly planned and brilliantly executed by warriors and citizens. We forever owe our gratitude to those brave souls who sacrificed to include their own lives, secured Grenada, rescued American citizens, and prevented the export of terrorism and communist influence in the region.
Chancellor of the St. George's University, Dr. Charles Modica, paid tribute to the military members who were here during the intervention and returned to be a part of the ceremony.
Your willingness to return to Grenada and honor those members of your forces that gave their lives is commended with great enthusiasm and respect by all. You helped show the world the significance of a nation that can use its military force to bring peace to a nation in turmoil and leave that nation in peace with its own free will to pursue happiness and freedom and self-determination.
Right, so that there was a very good ceremony, very, very good ceremony indeed. And you know, our beloved Prime Minister, he has been on the ball where that is concerned in terms of, you know, observing the 2 days, the 19th and the 25th. It's part of our history and we cannot erase it. But we need to learn from it. We need to grow from it. We need to teach our children and children so that they will never have us return to those dark days. All right? So that's really good. Let's showcase another positive. I think there's another positive thing here. We will be launching our 50th Independence celebration on the 31st. 31st, that's Tuesday coming.
Grenada is such a beautiful country.
Get ready, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martini. The countdown to our 50th anniversary of independence has begun. On October 31st, 2023, all roads lead to the Carriacou for the launch of our Jubilee celebrations in 2024. The excitement starts at 4 p.m., showcasing local culinary delights, artistic talents, and captivating performances in a magnificent display of our nation's traditions, culture, and history. Following a spectacular reveal of the Independence theme and logo, celebrate with top entertainers, including the Black Wizard, Nivian Cox, Mr. Golden, and Dash. Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence celebrations. Be a part from the start and let's make history together. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Visit www.grenadaturns50.gd or call 438-5050.
Grenada nice, Grenada nice, Grenada.
So again, on Tuesday on the Carriacou, think it's about 4 o'clock. I think it's about 4 o'clock they starting. So again, I want to encourage you. Let me just verify. Let me make sure. What time? Yes, 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. they will be starting at 4 p.m. So please mobilize, organize, and be there. That event will be a very, very good one for you to be there. Attending and enjoying a lot of cultural presentation, a lot of entertainment, and so on. Let's now move to the United Kingdom. Well, our beloved Prime Minister will be there on the 4th of November.
Greetings to all of the wonderful citizens of Grenada who reside in the United Kingdom. I'm Deacon Mitchell, the Prime Minister of Grenada, which includes the islands of Carriacou and Petit Martinique. I'm delighted to be journeying to the United Kingdom to meet with you at this grand gala. Come hear from me as I update you on the progress of our government over the last 18 months since we've been in office. We will tell you about our transformation agenda and how you can help to be a part of this. I will share with you what you can do to help make all of us in Grenada proud again. So, I know there are many of you who live across the UK, and I want to invite you to join and meet with fellow Grenadians as we celebrate at this grand gala.
Right, so it's November the 4th. It's November the 4th. So please, folks in the United Kingdom, make it a date and be a part of that. All right, nice. Our beloved Prime Minister will be there in attendance, that grand gala at, in the United Kingdom. Remember, the NDC New York chapter had a very successful gala. The NDC Florida chapter had a very successful gala. And the NDC here in Grenada, they had a very, very successful gala at Radisson Crown Ballroom. And now it is, right, so the NDC Canada chapter, they had a very successful gala. And now the United Kingdom, they too will have a very successful gala. I wish them all the best, every success to you and the team, all the folks working very hard to make it a reality. I want to say to you that people are now noticing the bad behavior of Keith Mitchell at the Parliament. Nearly every time he goes to the Parliament, when there's a sitting of Parliament, he will leave before the Parliament finishes or the session finishes. And people are now noticing it. And I'm really happy that people are noticing it. So I want to again feature that piece by our beloved Prime Minister. He really called him out on it.
For his consistent departure from the House of Representatives after delivering his presentations. The Prime Minister has spoken about the issue on previous occasions in the lower house, but on Tuesday, he admonished his senior for this act.
And it's always amazing. He seems to walk out on his children. All the time. He does not have the courtesy to even remain in the house to hear their contributions. If you want the respect of parenthood, give respect. If you want the courtesy of parenthood, give courtesy. And if you really have genuine experience that you want to share with us, stay and share the experience. Don't, as soon as you don't get your way, pick up your bag and books like a little bully in the schoolyard playground and walk out of the honorable houses of Parliament.
All right, that's a very, very good one there by the most honorable Deacon Mitchell. I really love that. Call him out on it. Because if you're there to do the people's business, why you're leaving every time like that? Every time you're leaving before the end of the session. So you would say all what you want to say. Run your mouth. And you would not stay for the rebuttal. You would not stay for anybody else to speak after you. I mean, come on, you're not Prime Minister. You're not in charge of this place anymore. Something is just wrong where that is concerned, and I'm happy that our Prime Minister called him out on it in a very strong way. Strong language was used to really alert the nation about his bad conduct. All right, now to my activity. So again, saying to you that the event is on the 9th of February. Cheers to 50 years as the name of the event. The ultimate cocktail reception and entertainment. All right? So remember, it's on the 9th of February, 2 days after our 50th independence celebration. The 7th, 2 days after the 7th. It's at the Radisson Crown Ballroom. The Radisson Crown Ballroom, that's a Radisson Hotel, Crown Ballroom. It starts at 7 in the p.m. and it finishes at 12 midnight. And we will have a nice, nice time there. All right, I look forward to seeing you. Tickets are available. The first 100 gone. I told you, well, via Facebook. I will do some more. That's via Facebook. So I printed 200 more, and that's still early bird. So on the radio, I actually said I will increase it to $275 a one. I'm not doing that as yet. So I did, because so many people reached out to me thereafter, I decided to do 200 more tickets, right? Early bird. So we did the first 200 had gone, and now we are on the second 200. And may I tell you, in that second 200, 74 already gone. So we just have about 126, 126 left in that second 200 batch. So the first 200 early bird gone, right? For $200 for one, that gone. I decided, instead of increasing the ticket now to $275, I will print another 200, 100 for the locals, because I want our local people to come in the event, and 100 for those overseas in the diaspora, the early bird. And then I would print a last 100 to make the 500. All right? So again, saying to you, but the last 100, I will increase the price for that, most definitely. And in fact, I will move it from $275 to maybe $300, right? Or $350. I will increase it. Maybe I do 50, 50. So bring one to 300 and, a batch or a set for like 50. And then the other 50 maybe to 350, right? So I'm saying to you, it is so important that you understand what's going on here. All right? So I have tickets. And people have been, steadily sending messages for me to hold or for me to link them up to purchase the tickets. So far, so good. And you know my number, I told you. All you need to do is to, link me up, 415-4817, 415-4817. That's all you need to do. And once you do that, then we take it from there. 415-4817. So Sandra Moraine, Kim, I need 5 tickets. I will inbox you. Yes. So Sandra, you could inbox me. You can send me a WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the easiest way to communicate for me. All right. Sometimes for days, I don't go on Facebook in Facebook Messenger to look at messages and so on. So I want to encourage you, use my WhatsApp. WhatsApp me. 1473 415 4817. So 1473 415 4817. That's the same number you see scrolling under the live. 418. That's 415 4817. 415 4817. So I want to encourage you to buy the tickets early. Buy it early, because that's the early bird. Because, people have been calling for it. I decided I'm not going to increase the ticket price now. I printed 200 more, right? The first 200 gone. That's done. I have it in envelopes and so on for people and so on. That gone. Some people paid a portion already, and we're keeping it going. It's liquid. And then we have that 200 now that I got printed and so on. 74 out of that 200 already gone. So you're looking at 126 tickets left for $200 each. All right. I did say to you that I will be coming to New York. So I will be in New York between now and the next, now and the event, between now and February the 9th. So I will be in New York. It could be this November, it could be December, but I will be in New York before the event, way before the event. So folks who want a ticket or two, you can always, link up with me, and when I come up, I could drop it for you. Or you could send the money down and I can carry it up for you. Or I can keep it for you in an envelope, and you can give me the money when I'm up there. So but definitely I will be in New York, and there will be an event planned for me in New York. So when I come to New York, I'm coming to an event, right? And also I will be in Boston from the second, right? From the first, when I leave here on the first. So I leave Grenada on the first to go to Boston, Massachusetts, right? And I return on Saturday. So just saying again, if you're living in the Boston area and you would like to link up with me while I am in Boston, please send me a message so we can link up. It will be nice to meet you, to see you, to get to know you. So I will be at the Marriott Hotel in Boston. So I'll be at the Marriott Hotel in Boston from the 1st to the 4th of November. So I will be in Boston, in the Massachusetts area, Boston, and we have a lot of Grenadians in Boston, right? And we will be having a direct JetBlue flight from Boston to Grenada from the 4th of November, the inaugural flight, right? That will be the first, and it will be year-round, all right? From Boston to Grenada, straight flight, non-stop to Grenada. So I'm going up there and I'm coming down with that flight. I will be on that flight come the 4th. So I will be in the Boston area, Boston, Massachusetts. It's not far from New York, right? It's about, an hour flight from New York, or maybe even less, all right? So I will be there from the 1st of November to the 4th, early morning the 4th. I think about 8 o'clock, I'll be on my way down to Grenada. So between the 2nd and the 3rd, so the Thursday and Friday, I'm available. We can link up. If you're living in Boston, within close range, let's link up, let's connect. I look forward to connecting with you, and Minister Lennox Andrew will be also there at that particular hotel, and quite a number of other Grenadians there, for that particular big moment where our brothers and sisters, our colleagues within the region and in Grenadians can leave Boston and come straight to Grenada and make it back from Grenada back to Boston on the same day. You could imagine that. The flight will arrive here about 1:45 in the day, and will leave Grenada, I think about just about 6, 7 or so, back to Boston. So we are really on the up. So I want to encourage you, if you're living in Boston, remember, I will be in Boston from the 1st, but preferably from the 2nd, because I will be flying to get there. So on the 2nd, as a Thursday and Friday, I'm available. We are available. It would be nice if we could link up, connect, even if, meet and greet, a little moment. It will be really nice, right? So the folks in Boston, if you're listening to me, I know we have great many people out there. Please link up, connect. Send me a WhatsApp message, 1473-415-4817. That's 1473-415-4817. All right? And then, thereafter, I'll be in New York. And I'll let you know when I'm coming up so you can prepare. And it'll be an event. So you have to prepare and so on for that. All right? Give you the heads up. I want to also say to you, on the very day that I'm having the event, the cocktail reception and entertainment, the ultimate cocktail reception and entertainment on the 9th of February, Friday the 9th of February, during the daytime, I will prepare about 10 pots of oil down, right? And that's for the ticket holders. So the people who are holding the tickets, you will be entitled to come and eat oil down for free. And there will be a solid bar awaiting you where you have to buy your drinks, of course. Buy your drinks. We have the bar that will be set up right here at my place here at the foot of Mardi Gras, Africa on the other side, the Greens lower down, the St. Paul's multipurpose school on the other side there. It's really quiet here on my lawn here. We're going to have a wonderful time on that very day. So again, giving you a heads up, so you're going to know what's going down. All right. So it's $200 of the tickets. Still have a lot. 126 still left because the first 200 gone, 74 gone out of the last that last set I printed. So now we counting down in terms of the early bird. So please, I urge you to take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. All right? Take advantage of it. Very important. So very, very nice there. What am I missing out on? Because I think I have to promote something again for let me get it here. Yeah, there's quite a number. Right. So sip and dance. Right? Cocktail sip and dance in Carriacou. That's on Saturday the 4th. In fact, when I come from the US from Boston, I'm going straight up to Carriacou. All right, straight up to Carriacou for that event. So again, I will be there for the cocktail sip and dance in the Callaloo. In the Callaloo, it's $80 for the ticket. The Grand Bay and Mount Pleasant NDC Village Group or support group, they've organized this, and I can tell you, Kathleen is here, Stephen Buckley is here, Julie Finch is here, Julie Bettel is here, and a whole crew of kayaks and PT Martinicans, they're here. So, things are nice. That session is really, really nice. So I encourage you to be there. I'll be there. I'll be there for that that event. I'll be there for that event on the 4th of November at the Callaloo. Patsy Emmons, link up for the tickets and so on. They have a lot of tickets. So please link them up. That party go nice. Well, as usual. As usual. All right? As usual. Nice. So, hey, my good friend here, Josephine Blash, cocktails, candlelight. All right, cocktails, candlelight, and carols. That's Saturday, the 11th of November. Price 150 EC, starting at 7 p.m., finishing at 10 p.m. Rainbow Inn, Grand Bras, St. Andrew. Dress code elegantly casual. Amazing menu. Live entertainment, complimentary wine on entry. Christmas begins at the inn. So again, Josephine Blash and the team, they have an event on the 11th. That's cocktail. Let me get it here. Make sure I get it here. Cocktails, cocktails, candlelight, and carols. Right? That's a wonderful event. I will be there for that too. So Josephine Blash, and just link her. If you want tickets, if you want to be a part of that, her number is 420-4101. 420-4101. That's at Rainbow Inn. Rainbow Inn. Price 150 EC. Rainbow Inn, Grand Bras, St. Andrew. All right, support that. All right, let me see that here. My good friend here. Hey, how can I purchase a ticket? Do I send the MoneyGram to tell you how to purchase? All right, good. I'll do that for you, my good friend. Demley. Okay, so you come in New York. Hold on for me. And when you get here, I can link you. All right, good. So that's another ticket here. So Demley, send me your full name, and I'll follow up with you there. Hey, Kim, I hope you have my ticket. Please and thanks. Yes, I have your ticket. Please and thanks. All right, I have your ticket. All right. Good. So I have your ticket there. My good friend Frank, hey, leave 2 tickets for me, right? So Frank, you set. I have two tickets there for you, Frank. So that's 2, right? So right, good. So folks, once you want the ticket, because I have some early birds left. Remember, I printed 200 more. 74 out of that already gone. And if you add 2, 3, 4, that's a good what? A good 4 again. So we close to 80 almost gone. So you're looking at we having only 120 tickets, early bird tickets left, right? So I want to urge you, buy the tickets early. If you could pay piece, I'm going to hold the ticket for you. If you could pay $100 or whatever, I'll hold it for you, right? Because I know it goes. I could hold it for you, and then you pay the other portion, and because we could work it out. You understand? Pay 100, I hold it for you, and you pay the rest, piece until because we have 3 months again to play with. I want to encourage you, buy the tickets up. Faster you buy it is better for you. Faster you buy it is better for me. We want the tickets to go early. So when December, we could see all tickets sold. All right? So we're striving towards that. So I want to urge you, if you know you're going to come to the event, right? That's the ultimate cocktail reception and entertainment. Solid the band, Lyndon Langdon, saxophonist, DJ Selector Beast, DJ Karim, what's his name? Marcus Smith, the tenor pan player, some spoken word poets. I mean, it will be just a movie. It will be wonderful. So if you know you're going to be there, link me up. You're coming to Grenada for the 50th Independence celebration. Come to that event. Remember, that same weekend is Carnival in Carriacou. So if you're coming for Carnival in Carriacou, you could just pop in, enjoy the event, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you go up to Carriacou. You know, the vibes go nice. All right? So I want to urge you, liaison with me. You know my number, 415-4817. That's 1473-415-4817. All right? 1473-415-4817. That's the number to call to get me, to WhatsApp me. And it's easy like 1, 2, 3, you know. Right? WhatsApp me and we take it from there. I would love to save a ticket or two for you. I would love to do that for you. So I want to encourage you to do that, right? Liaison with me, send me a message on 1473-415-4817. 1473-415-4817. Once you're coming for the 50th Independence celebration, that's an event that you must attend. You must be there. You must be at that event. You can't miss it. All right? It's at the Radisson Hotel, Crown Ballroom. I look forward to seeing you. I want you to be there. I want you to dance and enjoy yourself. It's going to be just nice. We have some finger foods, of course, and a lot of drinks. Drinks for so we go have a nice time. All right? The 50th. Cheers to 50 years. That's a big event. So I want to encourage you. And remember, my role when I come out there in the diaspora is really to persuade you to come back to Grenada and register to vote. So when I'm going out there, my role will be mainly to encourage your Grenadian brothers and sisters when they come for funerals, when you come for activities, when you come for events, when you come for things here in Grenada, right? No matter what you come for, weddings, just name it. I want to encourage you to get registered so that you can participate in the upcoming general election to make sure that the most honorable Deacon Mitchell and his team remain in office for a very, very long time. So that's really my forte, my mission. So I will be out there quite frequently, and you will know because, you know, and I can do the program remotely. So have no fear, I can do the program remotely. All right? Nice. So, folks, again, I want to encourage you to remain focused. I want you to understand the mission at hand. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy. But if we remain focused and we keep our eyes on the prize, we will get there. So far, our beloved Prime Minister and the team, they're doing an excellent job. Of course, there's room for improvement, but they're on the right path, on the right track. So I want to encourage them to do what they're doing. We realize that surrogates of the NNP, they continue to attack the people in diaspora consistently. So attack. And I'm asking myself why they're attacking the folks in the diaspora like that. Is it a hatred that the NNP cannot have any activity out there? They have not been successful to date with the activities. I mean, I would love to know because it's just sad to see that they're attacking the folks in the diaspora consistently every time they open their mouth. The pundits and surrogates of the NNP is just attack upon attack upon attack on the folks in the diaspora. And it boggles the mind because this is the same diaspora that the NNP was, you know, very happy to call on over and over and over again to support them to make sure that they get back into power. So I am somewhat taken aback every time they open them out. Is some attack on the diaspora. It is sad. I saw it somewhere around the place. You know, one of them. I saw someone attacking the folks in the diaspora. I think it was this guy, this ungrammatic guy there. What's his name again? What's that guy name? Some security guy. He used to be some security in somewhere. Just attacking the folks in the diaspora. I forgot his name, you know. First, he's not important. What is his name again? What's that guy name? What that mosquito need coming on? Move the mosquito. Some mosquito need trying to bite you. And you know, you're not even biting me, you're trying to bite the mic. Move the mosquito. Move. Shoo. Yeah, a mosquito, yeah. Yeah, so yeah. So I just forgot the guy name, you know. That guy attacking the diaspora. Yeah, some guy. Yeah. Yeah, some kind of yeah, some kind of yeah. Yeah, I was looking for somewhere around the place. Rah. Somewhere around the place I saw it, you know, I don't know, attacking the diaspora. Um yeah, some kind of yeah, some kind of yeah, some kind of shipping is out, you know. Yeah, anyways. All right. So yeah, some kind of shipping is I heard yeah, a mosquito only giving trouble inside here. All right, so anyways, folks, I want to wish you all the best. We are wrapping up the program for today. It's kind of quiet today. I want to wish you all the best. It's Sunday, and I'll be back with you tomorrow morning, God's willing, starting from 8 in the AM, and then I'll be back on Monday evening, Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening, and on Wednesday morning. I'll be on Wednesday morning, but not Wednesday night, and hopefully I'll be on Thursday morning and Thursday night, Friday morning also. All right, so just giving you all a heads up there. So, folks, I want to wish you all the best. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Take good care and bye for now. I'll be back with you tomorrow, God's willing, starting